WrecDev is the name, Splatoon 2 is the game, and in this one we're going to get better at chargers. I'm going to show you my sensitivity and how I went about choosing my sensitivity. I'm going to show you my training routine that I'm doing to get better at chargers in particular, but it works for every weapon. And I'm going to show you how to hit somebody without exposing yourself by being safely behind the wall. Let's go to the training area. All right, now we're in the training area. Now that we're here, the first thing I'm going to do is show you my sensitivity. As you can see, everything's maxed out, 5 and 5. This was recently I did this. The idea is to basically get the most done with the least amount of movement out of my hands. Right now it's a little weird because I'm not used to it, but over time, yeah, I think it's the best thing. So I'm sticking with the weird baby deer phases for now. If you're having this issue and you're uncomfortable with, landing shots or, getting motion sense shots to hit, I suggest going and reducing your sensitivity a little bit with the motion controls and regular sense to get a more predictable feeling. But if you're like me and you don't care about all that, you want to adjust and be really efficient, I suggest 5 and 5. To each his own, one is not better than the other. Really personal preference. All right, now we're back in the training room. I designed this for you to be able to follow along with me, right? Because watching, we learn, but watching and doing, if you're anything like me, we learn better. So grab the charger of your choice and join me if you want. First thing I like to do, see how far a tap can do a splat, right? How far can I splat off of a tap? Right here is looking like 2.5 line lengths away, right? All right, it's good to know. And now what I'm gonna do is just tap shot. Get comfortable with tap shot. Just taps, right? Nothing too crazy. Trying to get them consistent. Right? And get comfortable with the tap shots, right? That's all. Well, we can't just do tap shots, right? If we do this in the lobby, we're gonna get splatted for sure, right? Because it's super easy to hit a stationary target. So once we get comfortable with just regular tapping, I would suggest jumping around, right? Practice tapping, jumping around. The idea is to be as hard to hit as possible, right? To get your taps off, but make it harder for the enemy to hit. Right? So we're just moving around at this point. All right. Now, yeah, moving around is a little bit easier, right? It's a little bit easier to tap without getting splatted, or it's a lot less likely to get splatted, or less likely to get splatted if we move. So now, once we get comfortable with that, let's add jumping, right? Add some jumping into it, make ourselves hard to hit. You're probably asking, oh Rick, why are you practicing short drills with a long range, medium to long range weapon? It's like, okay, these are the situations I have some of the most hardest time with. So the better we get with this second nature, the better off we're gonna be just in general, right? So now when we're somewhat comfortable with the short game and jumping around and making ourselves hard to hit, let's get an idea for the max range of this weapon, right? Let's see. Get an X right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 4 and an eighth lines away. It seems like off a full charge we can get a splat, right? 4 and an eighth. All right, and now once we're comfortable with the max range of the weapon, let's get somewhere central here around the stationary targets, and let's just do full charge shots. Very simple, right? Nothing too complicated. Every single step is supposed to build on the step that came before it, right? This is just to get you used to the motion sense and to hitting a straight shot. We want 5 to 10 consecutively, right? All right, and once you're comfortable with that, let's practice a little bit of flicking, right? Hold it on. Wow. And go over and let go. Hold your charge shot. Go over the dummy and let go. Right? It doesn't have to be anything too fast. Let's work on consistency, right? Low is steady, steady is fast. Low is steady, steady is fast. Right? Right? Alright, we're flicking or snapping, as I like to call it, to the right. But what about the left? No, we can't. It's like working out just one part of the arm, having a big old bicep and no tricep. That's like having big old forearms and no biceps or triceps. You know, let's work on the left side. Oh, that's a miss. Now let's try to get 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we can move on to a little something I think is more fun, you might like. Let's try a jump shot, right? Charge, jump, charge, jump, and charge, jump, charge, jump, charge, jump, charge, jump. All right, this is the last drill I'm going to show you on the stationary dummies. If you like, it's optional. If not, you don't have to do it. But basically, aim at one, pop on another one, right? Aim at one, pop on another one. 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 One, pop at another one. You get it, right? And you know, the game and charging in general would be a lot easier if all the targets are always stationary, but we know that's not the case. So we got to move our way over here to the moving dummies. So the idea here is the dummies are moving and we're staying still. Ooh, tricky, tricky. Ow. We just want to hit the dummies, right? As they're moving, staying still. Once we're somewhat comfortable with that, let's swim over this way and try to hit the dummies as they swim, right? Now here's a word on the fast moving dummy. You see him, right? See, watch this. I'm gonna wait till the X is there to let go. You notice I never hit when I let go when the X is there, right? If I wait for the X, I'm never gonna hit. So the way to hit that faster moving dummy is to actually aim where the dummy is gonna be versus where the dummy is. So that the shot can be where the dummy is in time to hit it. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't, put it down in the comments, I'll explain it more. If it does, let me know. But yeah, you want to lead the shot, right? You want to lead the shot with the faster dummies. You don't have to do it so much with the slower ones. This one you can wait for the X. Bam. Faster one, lead the shot a little bit. Now for a word on subs, the same way you can lead the shot to hit the faster moving dummy, that's the same way subs work. Is to throw the sub where the opponent's going to be when it goes off, right? You see that one missed. I threw it where the dummy was versus where the dummy was going to be, right? You see? Leading the shot and leading the bomb or whatnot, or the sub, is important. Miss. Direct hit, baby. All right, now I'm going to show you how to hit somebody from behind a wall. Watch this. Do you think that dummy was able to see you? Nope. But you still got a full splat off on him. Right? Do I recommend this? No. This is what I call cheese. It's a mechanic in the game that wasn't really purposely put there, but that can be used by people to exploit or, in my opinion, cheat. It's good to know about though, so you can counter against it, but yeah, it's not really my. For those of you that don't know, the concept that lets you basically lock on a target like this is called right peeking. You notice I'm on the right of this wall, right? See, what happens is when you go on the left of the wall, look, your whole body has to be exposed in order to be able to hit the targets, right? But when you're on the right side of the obstacle or whatnot, or cover, you have a great advantage. So this is how I use right peeking. This is how people use it on me, and I hate it, right? So they'll load up, wow, up from behind the wall, pop on you. It's like as soon as you see them, you're splatted, and you don't know how it happened. They're probably right peeking you. I like to practice this. It's really good to practice. It will never hurt. If anything, it'll help. So yeah, that's right peeking. But right before we jump into turf war, give a like if you like the video. Hit the dislike if you dislike the video. No hard feelings. It's all the same to me. If you have friends that can benefit from this information, share it with at least 3 of them. And subscribe to know about the content as it's released so you don't miss any of these videos. Till next time, be well.